Now the first mod I want to talk about today is Balkan's weapon mod, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a weapons mod with a lot of different weapons to choose from. You can see there's knives, which are melee and range. You got spears, which are ranged. There's even muskets with bayonet attachments. It's really fun. It's really fun and pretty effective. There's also crossbows as well. It's really interesting. And they even got dynamite. I love when mods add dynamite. Dynamite's just cool. Gotta be careful though, don't let it blow up in your hand. Oh, never mind, it can't blow up in your hand. I think I might have been thinking of something else. Also, in beta Minecraft, there's no poison or wither or like absorption status effects. But Balkan's weapons actually adds its own poison status effect for the poison dart, like blowgun. I like how it colors the mob green. It's like a nice detail. Yeah, all things considered, Balkan's weapons is a really simple mod, but it's a really good one. Actually, I didn't even mention it, but it has flails. These are my favorite weapon from the mod. They're like ball and chains. You can throw them around. Very cool. If you like Minecraft for combat and you want more variety, well then this is like the perfect mod. Because these weapons are very vanilla friendly. Like none of them are too overpowered for the base game. Like honestly, playing with a mod like this and then a mod that adds like new mobs would be a good combo. We even got fire rods to light things on fire. What if I poisoned it too? Did that put out the fire? I got no idea, but pig's dead now. Honestly, I add this mod to like every mod pack, even if I don't plan on using it that much. Just having the extra options when it comes to weaponry is nice in my opinion. Next mod on the list is Red Power. This one's really good for building and redstone if you love both those things. If you love those things, you'll love this mod. Because you know normal redstone, right? You can activate it and it powers things. If you're feeling fancy, you can even power a piston, do some cool stuff. Well, Red Power adds a ton of new redstone options for beta, as well as a bunch of other stuff, interestingly enough, which we'll get on. Yeah, these lamps that you just saw, these are from Red Power. They're really nice looking. I like the outline. If I set it to nighttime, you can see they give off quite a bit of light as well. Very nice. And they come in every single dye color, so yeah, got a lot of variety here, as you can see. But if lamps aren't your thing, you gotta know they have a bunch of logic gates and stuff as well. You got automatic timers, logic gates, latches. It's very nice. Like the timer, for example, is just like a mini redstone clock, and you can even like customize the time for it or whatever if you wanted to. Like here's me making it basically instant. Very handy. And they even got simpler stuff like OR and AND gates. Like, I know you could technically build these in Minecraft with redstone torches, but having it in a more compact form is nice. And also it looks arguably better because they're like kind of redstone repeater formatted. It's kind of nice. And also, don't even get me started on the actual redstone wiring. You can make red alloy with redstone and iron, and you get the red alloy ingot, and that's used to make this red alloy wire, which at a first glance seems like the exact same as redstone wiring, but normal redstone cannot go up walls. Alloy wire, though, is to the rescue. You can put this up and around walls. It's very nice. You can see here this little thing. Yeah, that activates. It's very nice. And that's not all. It can actually be placed on ceilings as well. It's very ergonomic, and you can do like some weird, interesting stuff, kind of like that. This should activate. Yeah, it's very nice. And if you want it to get more complex, it actually has different colors of wire, and these different colors don't connect to each other, but they still activate. Like you can see here, the orange and green wires are not connected, so they activate independently. It's very handy. And just for extra spice, of course, there's like jacketed wire as well, which camouflages into the block you jacket it with, and this wiring can go vertically on its own without the support of a wall. And that just adds even more helpful use cases. Like, it's just cool. And you can do funky stuff like this, like made a little cube. Actually, speaking of little cubes, there's a whole nother side of this mod, the micro blocks. For example, stone blocks, you kind of just place them out and about, up and around. But you can actually make them smaller with the help of saws, like you can see diamond handsaw. Break it into 2 slabs. And the way you place them is actually really cool. You can kind of like customize like where they go and stuff. You can place them upside down, do some really cool stuff with them. And this works on a bunch of blocks. Like you can see here, I just made dirt slabs. And I think this will get me gray wool slabs. Like, there's plenty of options for this kind of thing. And it's not only that, it can actually get smaller. Like, you can see I got the slabs, turn them into panels, and then turn them into covers. And it can get even weirder. Like, there's other things you can, like, kind of customize them into. Like, you can see I got strips. Turn the strips into corners. Like, it's just really interesting. You can get really specific with this if you wanted to. And it's actually worth noting, the covers, especially, are very useful for certain stuff. And that's because they're compatible with the wiring. Like, you can see here, let's say I got a light in the wall, and I want to have it connected to wiring, but unfortunately, the wiring is kind of sticking out of the wall here. Well, I can cover it up with covers like this, and now it's completely flush with the wall. So it's just very nice for hiding redstone wiring, and you can see it still activates like it should. And I know I'm only talking about beta mods in this video, but later versions of Red Power for other versions have a lot of other really nice features. And also, if you want a newer alternative for this mod, there's Project Red, which goes all the way up to like 1.19, and it's also on 1.7. Very good. Here's an honorable mention. We got single player commands. It adds various commands to beta Minecraft. And even more, by the way. Like, you can see there's a lot of commands in this mod. I don't even know what a majority of these do. You can see I'm using fly right now so I can move around in this world. It's very handy. Although I'm going slow. / set speed 10. Oh yeah, that's more like it. The next mod on this list is an absolute classic. I have no doubt you guys have heard of this one before, either from my channel or from other videos. I glaze this one a lot. It's really good. We have Buildcraft, and Buildcraft has a lot of handy features. Let's actually start small. First of all, it has item pipes. For example, let's say I got a furnace here that's making iron, and I wanted the iron to get inputted into a chest. Well, that's what I would use these pipes for. Now, these pipes can get really advanced, but I'm just going to show you like the most basic ways to use them. But yeah, I need a wooden pipe, which I put next to the block that I want to take items out of. And then I have to power it with an engine. I'm using a redstone engine, which is just powered by redstone. And you can see the item is coming out. And now I just have to use stone pipes to connect it directly to the chest. Like you can see here, the iron is moving into the chest. It's very nice. But honestly, this is going kind of slow. Luckily though, we got tons of other pipes. Like if I replace the stone one with a gold pipe, and then I power it with redstone, you can see the items move really fast into the chest. Beta Minecraft lacks hoppers, but obsidian pipes are kind of like a good hopper alternative. You can see the obsidian pipes just pick up items that are like thrown next to it like hoppers, and they work in all directions, which is nice. You can see some of the items that I'm throwing into the obsidian pipe are going 2 ways. They get stuck over here because they can't go through the wooden pipe in that direction, but some of them are going in the chest like they should. Well, if I only want them to go in the chest, I can replace this pipe here with an iron pipe, and you can see I can kind of change how the junction works. And I can use the wrench to kind of customize it. And the open part is where the items get pushed into. So you can see if I start throwing items into this obsidian pipe, they should only go down now, because that's the only available spot. Yep, works as intended. Very nice. And of course, you already know, diamond pipes for item sorting. I'm not going to get into this one, but rest assured, it is very easy. But yeah, that's not all. There's a lot of other stuff in this mod. Like the quarry, which is probably the most like iconic part of Buildcraft. This version of Buildcraft I'm on, I've noticed has been kind of crashing my game with the quarry, so hopefully it doesn't crash my game in this video. But yeah, the quarry is a machine that automatically digs out an area for you and gives you the stuff. And all you gotta do to make it work is give it energy. Redstone engines don't work on this one, but you can use steam or combustion engines, I believe. And these require fuel, like either coal or oil, and oil is added by the mod. You can see it's starting to build the frame, very nice. In the meantime, I should probably mention this mod also has auto crafters. The way the auto crafters work is you just have to like pipe items inside, and then you have to give it like power from like a redstone engine, and then it will output the items. Very handy stuff. I much prefer how this one works as opposed to like the vanilla Minecraft auto crafter. Way better. Also, you can see the quarry by default is about this big, but you can change how big it is with landmarks. You can see if I place landmarks like this, right click one of them. That is not how I wanted it to be. Landmarks like this, right click, you can see it makes a little square. And then if I put a quarry here, yeah, this is the area it would dig out. Alright, there we go, the quarry finished building, and you can see the drill kind of making its way over to the blocks. I'm really hoping the water doesn't cause it to crash. I'm gonna maybe try and drain it. I don't know. Uh-oh, that block might mess it up. Oh yeah, I think the water bugged it. Yeah, Buildcraft on beta, I've noticed, at least in the versions I've been using, is kind of buggy. But I can tell you, in beta 1.8 and above, I've not had a single problem with Buildcraft. Like, it has not crashed for me a single time. Yeah, this world got bricked, I just realized. That's unfortunate. Honestly, that might be kind of a good idea. If you guys want to see me do another video on mods that I like for Minecraft 1.2.5, which is a modded version I have a lot of experience with, let me know. But yeah, the next mod I want to talk about is Elemental Creepers. I really like this mod just because it adds more challenge to the game. I really like modded 1.7, but I really think there's a lack of like challenge mods on this version that I found. Like mods that make the game harder by like adding new mobs and such. Elemental Creepers is really the best one I've found for like regular survival play. But yeah, Elemental Creepers just adds a bunch of different creeper variants to the game that can be pretty destructive. There's fire creepers that spawn a bunch of fire. There's dirt creepers, which make big piles of dirt. Water creepers which try and drown you. Lava creepers which try and incinerate you. And there's some nice ones like cookie creepers. Oh, I found one over there. That's one of the elemental creepers. That's a lightning creeper over there. Let's try and get him to blow up. What's up, friend? I thought it was supposed to strike lightning. Over here, I can see a water creeper. Here, let's get the water creeper to blow up. Yeah, there's some of the water it just made. And there's a lava one, too, which is lava instead. Oh, another lightning creeper. Yeah, that one actually works because I was closer to it. Here's an example of the earth creeper, like if it goes off. Yep, I'm encased in dirt. Yeah, this is the big dirt ball that it made. Wow, that's spider. Elemental creepers just add some pretty cool like encounters that can happen in your world. Okay, at this point, I think it's time I talk about the elephant in the room. Buildcraft 2. Now, I have a lot of experience with this mod, and fair warning, there's no way this segment in this video is going to do this mod justice at all. Out of all the mods I mentioned in this video, this is definitely the one with the most content. Like, there's a lot of stuff. This entire page is IC2 stuff. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to explain like a simplified version of this mod. But yeah, the gist of it is IC2 adds a bunch of resource generation and resource management related stuff into the game. Adds a bunch of alternate ways to get resources, ways to get more of a resource for like doing something special. Like my favorite example of that is doubling ores. For example, if you take advantage of the electricity system that Buildcraft has to offer, which is just a little tutorial on how to make energy, get generator, put coal in generator, you can see these machines are now building up energy. But yeah, if you put the time and resources into making a macerator, and you put ores inside of the macerator, you can see it takes its sweet time crushing the ores, and I get 2 dust. And then if I smelt both of those ores, coppers from the mod, by the way, I get an ingot each. I'm able to double every ore I get from now on, as long as I put it through this processing chain. So yeah, Buildcraft has a bunch of stuff like that. I have a bunch of videos on my channel about Buildcraft if you want to check those out. Not only does it add a bunch of processing chains to the game, it also adds a lot of gear, surprisingly. Like the mining laser, for example. It's pretty expensive and difficult to make, but it makes it pretty easy to mine. Not only that, it also has different modes too. Very fun. Makes it easy to destroy very big areas. And some options for combat like the nano suit, which is like a really, really good armor set. And stuff like the diamond drill and chainsaw, which are tools, but they run on energy, so they don't break, but you just can't use them when they run out of energy, and then you have to recharge them. If there's one mod I think you guys should play in this video, it's definitely this one. This small little segment in this video cannot possibly do it justice. There's so much content in this mod, it's absurd. Especially for a beta mod, by the way. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll leave a mod pack in the description with all the mods I use in this video, and a few other ones if you're interested. So yeah, that'll be down there for multi-MC only. For multi-MC/Prism only. But yeah, subscribe, like, comment, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, play Industrial Basis, subscribe to my second channel, visit my website, and goodbye.